I'm a distributor myself. The smartest thing I ever did in my company was take my top position. And we still do really, really well, especially in Asia. Japan is our bread and butter. Practically lived over there for 10 years. And so, but one of the things I've started to do, in the last year and a half, and I got to know Jeff, was build online funnels. And, we've all kind of been down the road. You guys have, probably more experience than I do, but, bugging the friends and family, making the list and so forth. And the reality is we live in an online world. And this pandemic, I think, has just kind of woke us up to that fact even more. And so we've been building funnels for network marketers and using some of our funnels that we've used in the past to recruit and do product development. And Jeff, I'll let you speak to this too, but Jeff has built an amazing amount of funnels for, a lot of different leaders in the industry. We started to do that and really kind of put together funnels that work for almost any opportunity. And, obviously we've had an incredible amount of influx in business and interest and so forth since this whole thing with the virus. Nothing that we wished upon ourselves, but it's been keeping us very, very busy because everybody's trying to go online. And we don't just work with network marketers. We work with traditional businesses, pretty much any business under the sun. And so that's kind of what we do. And so I started showing Chuck some of our funnels, and Chuck said, hey, listen, we need to be doing this. And certainly Valentis has an incredible opportunity. I'm not sure if we're all with Valentis, but Chuck, I was looking through some of your stuff and watched some of those videos. I actually started to customize a funnel for you. I'm not sure we'll get to it on this call here because we've got a lot of people on here, but so that's what we do is we customize funnels. We do it at a very, very low cost. We actually give our funnels away for free. And, we use Builderall. We used to use ClickFunnels, but ClickFunnels is very expensive for the novice and very difficult to use. Most people in ClickFunnels will tell you, hey, I've been involved with ClickFunnels for 6 months or whatever, a year, but I've never got a funnel launched. And so part of our program is we actually launch the funnel for you. We get our guys in there, hook it up, make sure it works, make sure all the emails are set up, and then we also, and I would say, Jeff, and I'm going to turn it over to you, Jeff, just a second to kind of give a little of your background, kind of fill in the holes of what we do. But, Jeff, one of Jeff's expertise is the advertising side, the traffic side. And people really, really struggle with that. And so when I met Jeff, I had some great funnels, but I couldn't figure the traffic side out. And we had a CBD product, and, we just blew it up, absolutely blew it up with that product on a sampling program. But it was Jeff's expertise. So, Jeff, I'll turn it over to you. I don't know if you want to tell your story, what happened to you after Hong Kong, but I think it's very, very interesting. But, Jeff, go ahead, buddy.
Well, hey, guys, appreciate everybody's time today. I just, my background is I got started in the network marketing profession with Eric Warre. I was his right-hand advertising guy. I ran all of his Facebook ad campaigns, all of his Instagram ad campaigns, built out all of his funnels. I was part of the original GoPro 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional book launch. And that's kind of where I cut my teeth. And since then, I've worked with a bunch of them, Fraser Brooks, Ray Higdon, Thiago Harvey, a lot of those guys that are big in the industry, and with Les Brown, and built out funnels and sales funnels for a lot of them. And me and Rick, when I got to know Rick, I got kind of more of a granular level of the needs of the individual network marketer and how they needed an automated system to find new customers, new recruits, and sell products. And so Rick and I kind of set out with a mission to do that and create funnels that could find new recruits and sell products and do all that stuff and generate enough money to where you had a constant stream of those sales and recruits coming in, and you weren't, constantly trying to go out there and find them yourself and spend bunches of money to get them. And so that's kind of what we've been doing. And these funnels that we've created are kind of like done for you. I mean, they're turnkey. And so, we can install them in your business and set up a pathway for you guys to automate your recruiting and automate your sales. And so that's basically, how I got started in, and, what me and Rick have been doing. What he was talking about with Hong Kong was I was in Hong Kong negotiating some manufacturing deals and actually contracted COVID-19 and came back, and the U.S. government quarantined me for several days until I got better. And so it was quite the experience, but I'm all better now, and it's not as bad as everybody makes it seem.
Yeah. But, I thought you were dead, Jeff. So
but it's not an instant death sentence.
No, no.
Okay, good.
It was like a severe cold. It was a severe cold, but not what people make it seem. I mean, I don't have any underlying health conditions, thank God, but I was just fine. But I got back and had 638 messages from Rick, so I called it right away. But anyway, that's what and I'm here for you guys, like just as kind of like a sounding board and an expert funnel hacker and a Facebook and Google advertising expert. If you guys ever have any questions on any of that stuff, I'd be more than happy to help.
Great. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Hey, so Chuck, let me go ahead and turn it over to you and just kind of let you ask any pivotal questions or where you want us to fill in the gap. I know Jeff has another appointment coming up, so I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to be with us. So I would say if you got any questions for Jeff, it'd be great.
Jeff, whenever you've got to go, you've got to go. So we appreciate you being here. Eric and I go way back to the NSA days. I loaned Eric and Jeff their first 10 grand to do their very first VHS videotape, right? And got royalties off of that tape.
I've still got one of the original collections of that on my bookshelf.
Right.
Seriously.
Is that right? You still have that?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, hey, when Rick brought this whole idea up to me, obviously everybody wants to be automated and everybody is talking funnel. But every time that I ever hear about it, it's always expensive, complicated, to the point where, you throw in a bunch of money and your head blows up and you never do ever get it figured out. So when Rick took me through the couple of steps to get this whole thing up and launched, I said, oh, geez, I said, this is pretty easy. I said, even I can figure this out. And so I figured if I could figure it out, then I would open it up to all of you guys. And yeah, Rick, everybody here is in Valentis with me. So we just kind of opened it up to the team. Anybody that wanted to come and listen and, kind of educate themselves. And, I don't know what you might want to share visually. If we have, certainly if we have the time and if you have the inkling to do that. So I'll just leave.
Yeah, well, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and fill in too. So Chuck, it's funny because Chuck and I, and this goes way back, Chuck. I don't know, we just started talking about it the other day, but the NSA days. I was in Roberti's downline. It was where I signed up for my first network marketing. We both bought the same $25,000, $30,000 package, and just it's a small world, I guess, in network marketing. And I know that Jeff knows pretty much everybody from those NSA. So it was either NSA Herbalife, right? That's where you kind of cut your teeth back in the day. But it's just kind of fun to reminisce some of that stuff. But yeah, let me go ahead, Chuck. Let me see if I didn't start this. I'll share my screen if I can. Okay. And I'll show you guys a little bit of a couple of the funnels that host. You have to enable me there, Chuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I'll show you guys a couple of funnels that we've built out that have been really successful as far as social media advertising. And because you guys are all with Valentis, I've been looking through some of the Valentis materials, and I understand you guys got a holding pen, which is very, very powerful. Just in general, but it certainly is powerful in an online funnel concept because we can get tons and tons of those, right? And then the key is in the follow-up and so forth. But I wrote a book with Jeff's help, Funnels to Explode Your Recruiting and Customer Base and Network Marketing, and we give away a free copy of that. And so every good funnel is pretty going to have, we call it a tripwire funnel, right? It's going to have some kind of offer. And if you guys have your own custom, or you could just take this ebook and we can tweak it a little bit and make it more drawn towards the Valentis opportunity. But we want to give that away as kind of a lost leader because people read that book and there's links and there's so forth that'll be shared back into, what we call redirect funnel. And so you guys will definitely want to get some kind of digital assets, and I've known Chuck for a long time, and Chuck speaks very, very highly of some of the people that are on this call here. I'm sure all of you, but some of them I know because we've talked about it personally. But, you guys have the capability of doing your own digital course as well. And that is another place where Jeff is completely an expert in. Jeff, if you're still with us, can you tell us about that last launch that you did?
Yeah. So, as you guys probably have seen on Facebook, the digital course market is the hottest it's ever been right now. And so if you guys have any opportunity at all to do courses on any sort of training, network marketing training specifically for your company, product sales training, any of that stuff, you should think about it. I recently just launched a course that had a $522,000 first week launch. And we're right now, the course is closed now, but we ended up finishing that at 2.91 million for one course. And it was only 10 modules.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and the other thing about courses too, and we decided because Jeff and I were working on, we're working on our course as well, but we decided, we were going to do more of a coaching and consulting, gig, especially in the time we live in, and the ability to hook up a funnel. One of the guarantees that we have is you're going to have a funnel launched, and our whole program is $297. You know what I mean? And we don't even, that's completely optional. You guys can basically have our assets for free. You get the funnel for free. You get, you can have my ebook. You can customize that for free. We give all that away for free. And then if somebody wants our help customize, like Chuck has our funnel right now. You know what I mean? Chuck can go in there and take this funnel and customize it and do whatever he wants. Now we use Builderall. We don't use ClickFunnels. And there's I went to the Russell Brunson's last event, so I'm very much entrenched in ClickFunnels, as is Jeff, but we found Builderall to be much more affordable for people. The affiliate program, which we promote, and we encourage everybody that we talk to, every one of our students to promote it. It's fantastic. It's a 2-level affiliate program. It's an excellent additional cash flow to any business. And so we love the affiliate program and Builderall. And so we just figure it's a lot easier. It's a lot more affordable for people. People can get started for $29 versus $100 in ClickFunnels. And for me personally, I think ClickFunnels is a little bit harder to use because you have to go out there and connect with a lot of third-party stuff. And Builderall is kind of all right there. And again, our guys know this like the back of their hand. And our guys, not Jeff and I, Jeff does too, but Jeff, we have our guys go in and we connect your funnel for you. That's part of our coaching program. So like you said, there's Chuck, you mentioned it, there's tons of people out there promoting funnels. And the truth is, everything we click on in social media is a funnel. Everybody that's making money online and you really driving traffic online is using funnels now. So if we're not using funnels, we're behind the times. But the challenge is it's hard to hook one up. It's hard on the technical side. When I first joined ClickFunnels, I was determined. It took me 3 months to get a funnel live. And so, part of our program, our coaching program, is that we do all that for you. We come in, we customize one of our funnels for you, and then we go ahead and get it live for you. Or you just take it because you're joining the affiliate program. We're just going to give it to you for free, and that's what kind of sets us apart. But this is one of the funnels that we, this is a beta version of it, but this is one of the funnels we've done really, really well with, an application funnel. And I'll kind of bring you guys through a couple of these pages. Steve, I like how you roll out there. You're just chilling out. So I love it. So, okay. So this is a video. We call it shaky cam video. A lot of the funnels you'll see online are just iPhone videos. We used to think, back, I remember 10 years ago when, I was running XFuse. It's like, man, we had to have all these professional videos. And then one of the distributors had these professional videos. That's not the case anymore. Our iPhones will shoot incredible videos. And a lot of times Jeff will make an argument that they're way more effective than spending a lot of money on a video. And so one of the things that we'll do is we'll kind of teach you the basics of, hook, story, offer, and you'll create a 2-minute video. So anybody that wants a custom video, they're, as we say all the time, it's not our opportunity. They're joining our team, right? They're buying into you. And so that's really critical. And to really stand out is that you guys got to sell yourselves on that. So we always will customize it from a standpoint of the video. Go ahead. Somebody have a question?
No.
Okay, good. So here's if you watch my video, I won't do it now. You guys can go to this later at funnelrecruiting.com and look at it. But you'll watch my video. You'll see a hook in there. You'll hear a story, and then you'll start to see the offer. And the offer will be backed up on your page, right? And we'll customize it. Like this is, in the background, I have a custom photo of me back there. We'll put that stuff in there for you. And then there's 2 routes you can go. You can say, no, I'm not in. For me, I'm always promoting 2 things. I'm promoting my downline and I'm promoting my opportunity basically with Builderall, where I'll give you a free funnel and my coaching program, right? Now that's going to be an affiliate program as well. And so if you guys choose, you guys can make good cash flow on that as well if you want to, or you can create your own stuff, just like, because, we're in this to coach and to teach you guys how to create your own stuff. I could see this panel right here having an incredible course, maybe geared more towards Valentis, what you guys could be selling that all day long, and what we call self-liquidating your funnel. And that simply means that you're going to make enough money on the digital assets of the funnel to pay for all of your advertising. Jeff and I launched a funnel, gosh, was it 6 months ago, Jeff? The CBD funnel, or maybe it was 6-8 months ago. We launched a funnel around the product that my company has, a CBD product, and we offered a free sample. They just pay shipping and handling. Shipping and handling, we tested it all the way from $3.95 up to $6.95, and we did extremely well with it. Then we had an order bump for an ebook. This exact ebook we sold for $7 to $10, $12 off, marked down from $47, and we would pay for all of our advertising, and we got up to sometimes $1,000 a day in advertising. And the average, I think, was around $500 a day. And it was just, perpetually generating leads for us. And so down the road, we can create a self-liquidating funnel as you guys put some assets together. But this one is strictly an application funnel. The whole idea of this is basically you want people to talk to every single day. And this is a great time to be talking to people because everybody's home, right? That's why the response is so. But basically, they're going to set appointments. So if they already have an opportunity, they'd click on this and they'd go right into just a simple calendar call schedule. They'd book a call with us and we get on a call with them. Okay. Now, if they want to join my team, they would click here. We have an NDA, which I highly recommend you guys use. And, we do share a lot of our trade secrets. We're pretty open about what we do and how we do it, and pretty much give it away. So we do ask people to sign the NDA, but it just creates the mystique, right? It creates the mystique of, why you want to do this, and, what's next, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of information. Then they're going to go and book their call schedule. Okay. And then we take those calls, and we're on the phone all day, basically talking to people. We know going in whether this person is interested in an opportunity, they want to join our opportunity, or they're just interested in a free funnel. Like you guys aren't interested, we're not going to try to get you to join our opportunity. You guys are interested in, hey, let me drive my Valentis opportunity with funnels. And that's most people. Most people out there that we target with our advertising already have an opportunity. They already have an opportunity. Questions, thoughts? Very simple 4 or 5 page funnel. There's some thank you pages and so forth. But the whole idea of an application funnel is that you're going to put it out there at very targeted traffic, and that targeted traffic is going to respond and tell you, hey, listen, I'm interested in opportunity. And right now, it's like picking cherries off a tree because it's so easy to do. Sorry, guys, I got to shut that off. Questions, thoughts? Jeff, you want to add anything to that? Jeff, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. No, I think you got it right on the head. I mean, the one thing, when Rick was talking about $500 to $1,000 a day in advertising, I just wanted to be clear that that's because we were generating more than that off that funnel. And so it was no money out of our pocket.
Yeah. I probably didn't finish that thought. That's what we call a self-liquidating funnel. That is the golden, that's the golden thing, right? That's the holy grail in funnels. If you can create self-liquidating funnels, it's basically just turn it up as loud as you want it. And again, and the only reason we didn't continue with that is because the product got discontinued in the United States and went exclusively to Japan. So we didn't continue doing that product. But, I think right now it's more about product funnels are a little more difficult. There's a lot more time. And, I know that you guys have some great products for that. Chuck sent me some products and I've evaluated those products. And I think that there is because you have the stick packs, we could create a lot of interest in that. But I think the timing that we live in right now today is an application funnel. And, Jeff, you made the point yesterday that, the time now, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about timing, but the timing of the environment, the traffic on Facebook, maybe you can mention that. What's going on in the online world right now is it's phenomenal. It's kind of obvious, but to see the numbers with it makes it even more intriguing.
Yeah. If you looked back to 2008, if you look at some of the trends back around 2008, right after what happened back then and the uncertainty that, the United States population went through, millions of people looked for a second stream of income, and millions of people looked for a way to get products online and how to make, residual sales and residual income on a day-to-day basis. And we're going to go through that again. Online traffic right now is incredible. More people are on Facebook, more people are online than ever before. And it's a captive audience, and that uncertainty makes people go out and look for new opportunities. That, people are on Indeed looking for jobs right now. People are on the internet looking for ways to make an extra $500 a month, make an extra $750 a month, and they might as well stumble across your opportunity. And so if we can get that on a funnel, that just walks them down that road, it just says, hey, look, here's step 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they say, you know what? And they can create that list in their head, and they go, you know what? I can do that. I can do those. I can do that. And then we got them. And, and then the entire downline, the entire team grows. And that's what we're after.
Yeah. And I'll just throw another comment on my thoughts on that is that, when we build these funnels, we're building them with traffic in mind, and again, I think that's where Jeff's expertise is. One thing we do help our clients with is traffic. Which is it's hard to, you can go out there and hire any agency, but I've done that. I walked down that road before I met Jeff. And, I would say that the traffic's probably is the hardest thing to figure out. At least it has been for me, is the traffic part of it. But, when you come up with a self-liquidating funnel is really kind of the magic. And that would be our long-term goal with you guys, is to help you guys create your own assets and help you have your own course. And eventually be able to do what we're talking about, like we've done in the past, where you have a funnel and you're making more than $1,000 a day. You're making $1,400 a day in your front end. Therefore, you can just turn up your advertising as much as you want. And hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But that's what a self-liquidating funnel is. We start by giving away our application funnel because it's the here, it's the now. And this is the thing you want to get in front of people. As an application funnel, like Jeff said, and why not your opportunity versus somebody else? And if depending on the numbers and what we have here, and we have quite a few people on this call. But if Chuck, you tell me that, hey, listen, we want to get a strictly a Valentis application funnel up, give us 48 hours, and we'll have that done. But we'll just need some help. We'll just need some help from you guys being able to do that. So, Chuck, questions, thoughts?
Anybody have any questions? If you do, go ahead and unmute yourself and go ahead and get it out here on the floor.
Hey, it's Mitch. Where do you find the most effective place to promote on the social media sites like Facebook and all that, or other places?
Jeff, this is your belly whip, but I will comment after you're done.
Yeah, it's Facebook for sure.
Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook and Instagram for sure.
Instagram.
No doubt about it. We've tested Google and the search terms are just so specific, you can't ever get anybody on your page. Now, that being said, Google, YouTube ads on Google are so cheap right now, it's probably worth a shot. They're about 1 cent per view. But Facebook has always been the front runner.
And Jeff, Mitch, great question. I'll let you follow up with it. But if you could tell, basically, how do we help our students with traffic? Because I think that's the biggest thing, right? I mean, right now, okay, wow, for a very low cost, we can help everybody get a funnel online, hooked up, et cetera, et cetera. But from there, where does people go? Because that, to me, was the hard. When I came to you and we partnered up, I had a funnel. I had a great funnel. We ran with that same funnel for, 6 months and had 17,000 sales in it. But I didn't know how to do the traffic. So maybe you could speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, so Facebook follows a real typical formula, and everybody talks about the algorithm changing and all this BS, but really it's been the same since the get-go. Is you deliver traffic to a funnel that has a Facebook pixel installed, you track that traffic. And we install a couple pixels to where we know people that land on the page and we know people that buy. And we drive traffic at that page until what we can create called a lookalike audience. So we say, hey, Mitch, we want people that made it to this checkout page. We want people that look just like Mitch. We want people to look just like him. We want more of them. And we just set that up, and then we drive traffic at those people. And then a month later, we refine that audience again. And then a month later, we refine that audience again. And then your audience gets more and more and more targeted to where we're only sending that ad to people we have a pretty good idea are going to buy. And so your funnel gets more and more profitable as time goes on.
Yeah, certainly the cost goes way down, way down.
So do you guys handle all that stuff for people, or do people have to do all that themselves?
Yeah, we handle that for people. Typically how we do that is you can hire us to manage all your ads, or as part of these funnels, we're going to do online training on how you can do it yourself.
Definitely. If you're not a big Facebook person, which I am not, and I have a personal page, but I know that a lot of people have business pages. So how do you help me do this?
I would encourage you. I would encourage you to become a Facebook person. It's time.
Yeah, definitely. But let me say this too, because I want to make sure there's clarity on this, is that, you guys do not, as network marketers, and I'm speaking to my own cloth here, we do not want to become Facebook advertising experts or Instagram or any of that. I mean, I can tell you how to log into my advertising account. I give Jeff a budget and his team, and they execute on it. You know what I mean? If I want to spend $20 a day, I'll spend $20 a day, and we can limit that so it won't go over $20 a day. So, or if you want to spend $1,000 a day, depends on how many leads you want and how many people you want to talk to every day. But just so you guys know, we're not encouraging that. We are going to do, as part of our course. Sorry, those are my French bulldogs. As part of our courses, we are teaching Facebook advertising. We actually have some people we do. But again, I would not encourage that you buy into that course. What Jim Rohn says, you just don't want to buy into that, right? It's just some things you don't want to do. So I wouldn't do that. And it's not just us. There's plenty of people out there that can do Facebook advertising, that can do for you. Just make sure you find somebody that you trust, or let us do it for you, because I tell you, you can't find anybody bigger than Jeff, or better than Jeff, I should say. So, Pat, did you have a question?
Do you have a direct number for us, Rick?
I'm sorry, Lee, say that again.
Do you have a direct number we can contact you?
Yeah, I'll let Chuck give that out if that's okay.
Fine.
Yep. And so here's kind of where we go from here. And again, I think I have a little more time. I think, Jeff, you moved an appointment, so he's good too. But
I've got to hop off here in 3 minutes, Rick.
Oh, you got that? It's okay. All right. So any final questions for Jeff? Especially on the advertising side, guys, this is your guy right here.
I'll tell you what, if you guys have any questions or if anything comes up, my email address is J as in Jeff, D as in Dwayne, Fenn, Fenn 2017 at gmail.com. Feel free to email me.
Can you
please,
Rick?
Yeah, Paul.
Can you Rick, put on the right side for us in the chat, your email?
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Hey, Rick. Jeff, I appreciate it. I'll follow up with you a little bit later today, buddy.
All right.
Hey, go ahead, Paul.
Hey, Rick, this is Jim Seibel. Chuck has created a program within Valentis. It's called the One a Day. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Well, I think of everything we all know about products, but I think people right now, what they want is income.
No doubt about it.
I mean, we have a great line of products, but I think, Chuck, we moved over into people are interested in creating another income or an income. And I think that would be an awesome hook, because basically it's built on the penny doubling in 30 days. Like you get one, and then they get one a month, and they recruit one a month, one a day. One a week. And it shows people how that they can get some money in their pocket and get income moving along fairly quickly. And I think that's an awesome program.
Yeah, no doubt. And what we will do is, again, depending on the interest level, we'll obviously spend a lot more time with you guys as Valentis funnel, because then when we duplicate it, it'll be the same funnel. And the only thing we switch out is really the videos, right? The videos are really the thing that we switch out. And we'll teach you, we'll coach you on how to do those. And you guys might send us a video and say, hey, listen, go ahead and do this again. I told Chuck this yesterday, I think. What I've always coached people to do is go ahead and shoot something off the cuff, a 2-minute video with hook, story, offer in mind, And once you've done that, send it to us, knowing it's not the final, and be open to, put your tough skin on, and then we'll go ahead and critique it, and then we'll make it better and better and better, because that's what people are going to buy into is your video. But we would create a whole Valentis based on your story. And Jim, it might be exactly that. It might be the one a week or whatever you guys have come up with, because it makes you stand. Listen, Valentis is a big company, right? There's a lot of other people out there. You guys want to stand out as a team. And there's no doubt that we can help you do that. And so the other part of it is that I want to make sure that you guys understand the concept of the affiliate program. And there's two major things that I think that are critical for you guys to understand. The Builder All affiliate program will pay for everything that you should do, and plus it should supplement your ad budget. Okay, because as you build it, it really does pay you really good cash, right? 100% of the first month sign up, 30% level 1, 30% level 2. It's a really good affiliate program out there, and I've looked at 1 million of them and promoted 1 million of them. So you definitely want to do that, because that's where your funnel will land. Okay, once we build your funnel, we will share it from our Builder All account, our master account, and we'll share it right into it. And how quick was that, Chuck? Instantaneous, right?
Instantaneous, right.
You have it in seconds. Now from there, if you're part of our coaching program, again, our coaching program is $297. It's 90 days of coaching in your funnel. It's one-on-one. You want to talk to myself or Jeff. There's a couple other members of our team. We get on a call with you guys, usually 3 or 4 calls. We'll help you guys out, and we'll connect your funnel. We'll basically have your login. We'll go into your Builder All account, because once you get a funnel shared with you, it doesn't just go live. There's other things you have to do. You got to connect the emails and make sure if there's merchant accounts associated with it, you got to make sure you have a merchant account. Now, this application funnel does not have a merch. You're not selling anything, okay? But from there, you're going to want to learn how to sell stuff in your funnels. Trust me, it's a huge opportunity. And the second thing I want to mention about funnels and what we're doing is you're building your own database. Now, this is coming from a company owner. I still own XFuse, okay? I've been building companies for 14 years now, and I've always been on the distributor side as well. I've always been smart enough to do that, thank God. But you guys are not building your database. Valentis owns your database. Now, you guys are doing some other things, I understand, but outside of just a normal distributor, they don't have an asset. That asset is your database. Now, normally in email marketing, and it's all in that follow-up. Your names are worth about $1 a month. So if you got 1,000 names in your database, that means they come through your funnel, they opt in because they want a free ebook, then you own them. Okay. Now you're marketing to them, right? You might do it as a group, you might do it individually, but you're marketing. You're eventually be marketing your course to them. You're marketing different affiliate programs. It's worth $1 a name per month. That is basically what it's worth in the opportunity world online. So you guys got to think about that. Now, if I would have been building my database since the beginning and knew this concept, man, I'd have had hundreds of thousands of names, thank God I got tens of thousands, but they're worth about $1 a month to me, in revenue. So you got to be thinking about that. That is your asset. If Valentis ever closes the doors, if they make a big change, now, God, I know we all say this is the last one we'll ever do. I mean, that's never come out of my mouth, right? But we've all said it, but God forbid that happens. But if it ever does, you guys own your database. You can still market products. You still have a revenue stream. And that's what your Builder All account does for you. Okay. And you Builder All account for $30 a month. The premium is like $69 a month. You have to kind of scale that as you get more contacts in there. I think the 29 gives you 5,000 contacts a month, and that's more than sufficient to get started. So just two things in mind. There's an income stream that comes along with this. Obviously, all the free stuff that we give you, whether you do anything with it or not, is up to you. Or whether you need our help, I should say, is up to you. And the second thing is you're building your own database. And as a network marketer, being an advocate for the industry, you absolutely 100% want to be doing that.
Hey, Rick, makes sense right now that I'm in at the $29.90 a month? Is there, at this stage, is that fine, or do we need to think about moving up to the premium program?
I mean, the one advantage of the premium program is there's an incredible amount of funnels that come with it for just about everything you can think of under the sun. Whether maybe you know somebody that's a chiropractor, for example, or a doctor, and they need some help. That's called agency in our world, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you guys,
Hey, Rick, can you show that real quick?
Yeah, let me see if I can. Hold on one second.
Yeah, so that's the same thing that I did, guys. I started at the $29, and then Rick showed me the agency program where every funnel imaginable, no matter what kind of business, you know, brick and mortar business a person might have, that funnel's already built, and, you know, you can bring that to that person. So, you know, it's not something that you want to get off track on. But, you know, if you've got it, like I told Rick, I said, I've got a great friend. He owns a couple of car dealerships. I got this guy, you know, and if I brought them something, they would certainly look at it. And if they did it, then it's really, I push them into the coaching program, and I'm done with it, basically.
Yeah.
How much is the premium program and what we're talking about?
$69 a month.
Yeah.
And that's with Builder. That's with Builderall, and that pays into their affiliate program and so forth. So, you know, $69. Let me see if I can share my screen. I'll show you what Chuck's talking about here. And Chuck, I didn't know you upgraded, so you got access to all that, right?
Yeah.
Great. And here's my thought. This is just network marketing, my 2 cents in this, and you guys can take it if you want. But, and you know, over my years of building networks, it's, you know, most people aren't interested in what you're talking about, right? Unless we're twisting arms and doing all that. But who wants to do that anymore? That's the whole idea of funnels. You don't have to, you get to work with who you want to work with. You get to filter people out. You're not bugging your friends and family. I will never tell people, excuse me for saying this because you guys are network marketers, I will never tell people to make a list and make a list like we did in the old days, right? It just doesn't work. You know, now I will tell people to make a list and then share their funnels with them, but it's a little bit different of an angle. But if I'm willing to help somebody that owns a car dealership, get them up in line, guess what, man? Down the road, they're part of my database. I've made a friend for life because I helped them build their business. And the truth is, everybody needs a funnel. There's nobody out there with a static website out there driving traffic to it and doing anything. I can guarantee it. You guys have static websites? What do they do for you? Nothing. You know, the website world has changed. Internet marketing has changed. It's all about funnels, which is just a fancy word for a dynamic website that's driving to a point. You're driving them down a funnel, right? You want them to do a specific thing. So, you know, I'm a real big advocate for helping businesses. Obviously, you know, in the world we live in, helping small businesses, an agency, or being able to offer people that aren't interested in your network marketing opportunity, an opportunity to funnel or a pre-made website that has a funnel aspect to it. It's a powerful thing when you talk about networking. So that's my 2 cents in that. So I'm glad you got those, Chuck, and there's some great stuff in there. All right, let me see if I can share my
Rick, last question. The 297, when we're trying to drive traffic, that's the other side of the funnel, right? We're trying to generate traffic to get into the funnel. Correct?
Yeah, that's what traffic's all about. Yeah,
that's what traffic's all about. So in other words, there's a system that you have that your partner Jeff has, is expert in it, is finding where to go to put that people in the funnel to start with, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Now, granted, you can work your warm network and your own Facebook and your own. You know, I probably had 15 to 20 people go through my funnel in the last day or so, just by me making a few posts on my own social media. You know, so you can generate your own traffic, and you're going to want to do that. But if you really want to take it to another level, you know, you have to advertise. And Jeff's point is that, you know, when you're fishing, you got to go and you got to use the right bait, and you got to go to the spot and so forth. And Facebook is it. Every network marketer, almost every network marketer is on Facebook, every one of them. So all you got to do is figure out the right ponds and build a group. Again, he was getting into a little bit of technical stuff, but once you build a group, it's almost like you're going to know exactly what the cost of acquisition is. You know, part of Jeff's advertising program, he'll send you a report every week, and you'll know exactly where people click, where they left off, your cost per acquisition, how far they went in the funnel, et cetera, et cetera. And then you can make adjustments accordingly. Like if it's costing you $3 to get a booked appointment, and you might want to just go crazy with that, because out of 10 of those people, you're closing 5 or 6 of them, or at least you're closing 7 of them on a Builderall account. Because you're giving them a free funnel. So you might want to, you got to take those things into consideration. But when you're advertising, you got to go to the right place. And that's why I don't choose to get into the advertising part, because it changes constantly. Facebook changes the rules all the time, and so that's why I'm blessed and pleased to have Jeff and his team, but he handles pretty much all of that. And it really depends on your budget.
Yeah, but the affiliate program is not part of self-liquidating funnel. Right?
No, nothing to do with it. I just chose Builderall because I know how, I know that if you can have an affiliate program that can help you pay for some advertising and eliminate your costs, then it's a better deal, right?
Right.
And this is, I think, one of the best affiliate programs I've seen out there. And a lot of people don't know what Builder All is yet. It's
Right.
not as big as Clay.
But a self-liquidating funnel is if you create a course or you create something to monetize your advertising.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Jim, what we could do is we could do samples out to people, like Rick said, $3.95, $6.95.
Right.
Shipping and handling, blah blah blah, and out the door, and so you do enough of those, and you've got a steady flow of cash coming in.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, and Chuck, as far I use Skype more than Zoom, but I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen here again. I can't get that screen back.
Just go down to the bottom and where it says share screen.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I don't know why.
So Rick, can you go through how the self liquidates again?
So okay, so I was actually going to show you a funnel that we are no longer running. Here we go. I figured it out. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the technology guy on the call, right? Okay, so here is I'm gonna backtrack, and then I'm gonna get back to your question of self-liquidating, because that is critical, and that's the holy grail again in the world of funnels. But this is the $69. This is what we were talking about. And you got funnels for just about anything in there, massage place. They say websites, they're basically funnels. Movie theater, cars, coffee spot. Here's, I've already looked at some of these sampling things for some of your coffee products as well. So the cool thing about this is you can take these funnels, these websites, and you can share them with people and give them away for free, okay, as they sign up for a Builder All account. What are you doing? Whether they're ever going to build your business or not, you're building your network, and you're helping a small business meet their needs. And to me, that's the best way. Plus you're adding to your additional revenue stream in the Builder All account, which is not a ton of money, but hey, if they sign up for the $69 account, I think it's $62 after they take their credit card fee. So you get $62 because you get the first month for 100%, and then you get 30% every single month after that. And your upline gets 30% too. So it's a phenomenal.
Are those websites, those ones that are already made, are they turnkey that somebody can join at 69 like a car dealer, and they got to personalize it somewhat, but I mean, basically they don't have to do a whole lot. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's work to do. I don't want to say that there's no work to do, because that's just not true. If it was that simple, we could just give you the funnel and we wouldn't really have a hook for our coaching program, because it would be that easy. But, I'm just telling you, it's not that easy. When you're talking about emails and follow-up and getting everything to work properly, I mean, I don't know if this is the kind of stuff you guys like to look at, you know what I mean, with rulers and stuff to build out a website. But it can be done. And the cool thing is usually somebody will have the ability, but it's easy as, like, I'll show you guys, it's easy as clicking on it and typing in text, you know what I mean? That's how
the under sixth grader can do it.
Yeah, kind of. So but those are available to all the premium members. Okay. And because I run agency, meaning that I focus on network marketing because that's what I love. I mean, I've been passionate about the industry for 30 years, since my NSA days, Chuck, since I loaded my garage and learned about garage qualifying and what not to do in network marketing, I've been in love with this industry. So I focus there primarily. But our focus, we'll build out, after this pandemic is over, we have a whole scheduled target. We're going to focus on doctors, for example, for 60 days, and just go after doctors' offices, but we're going to offer them a funnel. I'm going to offer them I always offer a free funnel. That's the hook for you guys. Whether you ever do anything with my coaching program or not, I'm giving you that free funnel, and you might not even be in my affiliate network, but that's okay. That's my prerogative. That's what I'm doing. So with you guys have these, you can offer them to small businesses. And again, you're putting them in your database, and it's a mind shift to understand how valuable your database is. It's incredibly valuable to you guys, and you own that. Valentis doesn't own that. Your upline doesn't own that. You own that. And so I use these sites and the ability to go out there and reach out to people as a networking component and a way to sell my coaching program and give people value.
So that's how, so to liquidate, you got to have the $69 package, not the $29.
No. Let's get back to liquidating. Okay. Cause now we switched gears a little bit. Now, who was that? Is that Mitch?
That's Dave Chambers.
Okay, Dave. Yeah, so self-liquidating is a little bit different. Self-liquidating is a little bit different in the fact that you're self-liquidating in the funnel itself. Now, I thought I had this. I was going to show you this CBD funnel. Unfortunately, it's not live. I thought it was. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. All right, so here's a self-liquidating funnel. We self-liquidated this to hundreds of thousands, 7,700, 17,000 sales in like 6 months. When I say sale, that means they put their credit card out there, paid for shipping and handling, and upgraded, I think 20% upgraded to our next product bumps or whatever we were offering. And we offered everything. So I can't say exactly what it was because we would change it every other week. There's something different. Testing. It's kind of the critical thing when you're talking about self-liquidating. This is a different level. Let me tell you guys, this is a different level. Okay. I'm not going to be able to help you with a self-liquidating funnel for $300. I can't. But when we get to the point when you guys have you guys come together as a team or whatever, somebody wants to self-liquidate and you have the digital assets, we can do this. Okay. So this was a product that we had, right? We had a sachets in it. So it was a perfect sampling product, incredible for pain relief. Okay. I had a video right there and they can try the sample and just pay shipping and handling. I think that's where the funnel's cut off right there. I think that's where it's not live. Okay. And from there, they would go to order bumps and different things. So we might get 2 or 3 sales out of one person within our funnel. That average sale or average cart could be, usually it was around $27 was what our average cart was. And so that means every time somebody came into our funnel and got our sample, we would average $27. Now, our advertising cost was never above $27. Right in the very beginning it was, but it was, sometimes we would get a lead for $4. So we were more than self-liquidating. We were making money. Right. And that's never the goal in the front end, is to make money. It's just to self-liquidate so you have enough, but we were making money on it. And it was a very profitable thing for us.
Well, the application funnel that you're giving to us, there is no merchant account in there, right? So there's no way to make money.
No, you're not selling anything in that. All you're doing is basically they're filling out an application to work with you. The whole idea of an application funnel is, listen, I don't work with everybody. I work with select people. You apply to work with me and I'll give you something of value and I'll coach you, but here it is. Right. And you drive the right traffic through that. And now we get to talk about our Dream 100. We're not just trying to sign up everybody that's got a pulse. We've all done that in network marketing, right? Anybody that we can talk into it, but that's, to me, those days are so far gone.
You set this funnel up as a separate business page on Facebook?
Yes, you will create your own. So if you, for me, it's Tribe Marketing. So if you went to Facebook and went to Tribe Marketing, you would see, because you have to have an account to advertise, right? You can't just advertise. So I would encourage you guys at least go like my page, please. So Tribe Marketing is the name of our company, and we have a separate Facebook page for that, because then you advertise from that. You can advertise from your personal page too, but I wouldn't recommend that.
No. How do you get around? Because I've been working with Facebook. I know they don't like network marketing at all, and you'll get rejected if they catch you doing that. How do you get around? Is that why you?
Yeah, they don't like CBD. They don't like, but again, that's where I am not going to try to keep up with the rules and regulations and constant changes with Facebook. We've gotten a lot of ads that have been rejected after a period of time, or sometimes they don't give accept in the first place. But usually when you're offering, something of free value, you're going to be fine. You know what I mean? If you put up there Valentis, you're going to get shut down, right? It's not going to work, right? Or join my MLM. Number one, it wouldn't work. And number 2 is you would get shut down and probably get, who knows, I don't know what Valentis rules are. I know that in my company, actually, you can't do that. You can't just go out there and promote. But again, with funnels, you're not promoting you're promoting yourself.
Yeah, it's branding. It's branding each network marketer. Yeah,
you're branding yourself. That's why it's awesome to have other things you can give away for free. Hey, listen, you're in a car, you got a car dealership, take this awesome funnel, man. See what you can do with it. You know what I mean? Hey, and by the way, if you're interested, I have a partner that I work with called Tribe Marketing, and they would even customize and get it live for you. It's only $297, and that's an affiliate program too. That's 25%. So you make a commission on that as well. If you promote our coaching program. Now it's not going to be $297 forever. I'll tell you guys that we can't do it for that.
So how do you promote? So you're promoting the builder thing by giving away their funnels, by giving away funnels. Is
Correct.
that how that program works?
Yep, correct. We give away these funnels sometimes, you know what I mean? But our focus mainly is giving away the funnels that we've created. So if it's, if we create if we take our application funnel that I showed you, most of you guys might have seen it already, and we create that, we'll have Chuck's online probably here by mid next week. We'll create, if we have 10 or more people that are Valentis, we will spend more time and we'll create more of a custom funnel for Valentis and the opportunity. Not that our funnel won't work with just your video, because it will. I promise you it will. But obviously, if you guys are promoting Valentis a little more, now you don't come out and say it's Valentis right away, because you're selling yourself. And a lot of, there's an argument in application funnels, which I buy into, is you don't tell them until you get on the phone with them.
Well, that's the whole intent, right? Is to get their contact information and get them to get on a video chat with you.
Yeah, you get them on a call and you share your opportunity from that standpoint, or you do it through a follow-up video and have it automated or whatever. But just telling them out and just saying, hey, I'm Valentis and this is what we do. I'm not sure. Now, I do like your holding tank though. I do like, there's some things I'm trying, this is what I love to do, is digging into the strategy. So I'm trying to understand the Valentis opportunity more and more since I've talked to Chuck. But I do like your holding tank thing. And I think that the right funnel could just fill that thing up. And then you could almost do the closing call on a webinar type thing in a different call, because I think you guys could outgrow the individual calls right away as a team. But again, that's just, that's my mind racing around trying to figure out what's the best solution for you guys. But we'll definitely figure it out. But I like your holding tank concept a lot.
Rick, this is Jim. Where is that calendar where people call or they schedule an appointment, so you have people to talk to every day? Is that in Builderall, or is that in your affiliate program?
No, that's in the calendar. I use Calendly, and you can actually do it for free. It's free if you want to. You can upgrade. I have an upgrade account, but you can upgrade if you want to. If you're just doing one connection, if you're doing one funnel, it's a free account, or it's like $9.99 a month. But I like Calendly. There's other ones we could use too, but that's the one that we duplicate in our funnels because we just already have it set up. So part of your training, your coaching would be, hey, go ahead and get your Calendly set up. I would basically give you guys a list of things you needed to set up, and there wouldn't be a lot on there, but there would be some things for the future, like you'd want to go get a Stripe merchant account, right? Stripe integrates directly into Builderall. So the moment that you have a product that you want to sell. And again, you get into this funnel world, you start to see some things working. You're gonna go in there and start playing around building your own funnels too, and it's fun. You just can't let it overtake you. Like Chuck said, there's a lot of shiny objects out there, right? And you guys just stay focused on Valentis and your main deal. Let the main deal be the main deal. One of my coaches, actually from Tony Robbins' coaching program years and years ago, and I stayed connected with him. Talked to me the other day. He said, listen, the people that get really streamlined focus over the next 90 days with one objective are the people that are really going to succeed. And I buy into that. I really do. So whatever it is, but you will want to play with it, and you'll want a Stripe account eventually because you'll want to sell your own stuff. And once you start selling your own stuff, again, when I talk about digital products, you can sell physical products, and you guys have the right program. We could talk about a whole team-oriented, sampling program too, for you guys, because you have the perfect products for it. But I don't think right now is the time to do that. I think right now, like somebody mentioned before, people are looking for opportunity. People need opportunity, and they're home.
Money. Money.
I have a question, if I may. This is Nancy. This is so awesome. Chuck, thank you so much for bringing this out to the team. I know there's a lot that we can get into, and it sounds like a few more of you are down the road a little bit farther. But for those of us that would like to just get this going for basic and focusing on the opportunity, which I definitely see is where we need to do and be. What is it that we need to do that? I have to jump off. I have a prayer meeting with my church at noon, being that it's Good Friday. I just wanted to know what action step that I take. I've already texted Chuck to say I'm in, but what is it that we need to do further to make sure that we're moving this forward to the next step, please?
Yeah, and Chuck will get back to you, but the key thing is follow your line of sponsorship, right? Even when the Builderall account, that's just the right thing to do. That's just, network marketing 101. Follow the line of sponsorship. Get your account set up in Builderall. Once you have your account set up in Builderall, if you're going to be removed from me, okay, you're going to be outside of my little affiliate network, so I'm not going to know. But I can share as soon as Chuck lets me know, if Chuck's your kind of captain, which he is, then let Chuck know, and Chuck will give me the address, and I'll send you the application funnel. Okay. And as far as what our connection with me is, I offer a free coaching call. I offer my free funnel. I offer the ability to add another revenue stream through Builderall and through our affiliate program. Whether you want to take advantage of the coaching program, that you'll just have to take it. You'll have to let me know that. And we are open right now. We shut it down every couple of days once the calendar's full, but we are open now, and hopefully we can coach some of you guys and get you guys live.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Be blessed, everyone. Yes.
Nancy, nice to meet you. God bless you. Happy Easter to all you guys.
Absolutely. Likewise. Really appreciate that.
Take care.
Rick, I have a question. When you talk about your Stripe account, you talk about running some very strong programs. I've been a merchant in the past. When you were running some of those programs, what was your cancellation rate on credit cards?
Very, very low.
And a refund.
Yeah, very, very low. Stripe, one thing about Stripe is that Stripe, it's a high risk merchant account. I actually have one of my businesses merchant accounts with a company called Blue Merchant Partners. We just do local stuff. So I kind of know that world really, really well, unfortunately too well. So it's a great question. Will you get shut down? Can you do things, et cetera, et cetera? And they're what they call high risk. Now you're paying for that too. Don't get,
Sure you are.
I think it's 3.5%. It's kind of like using Square, right? If you're using Square, you probably don't know you're way overpaying, but you are. But it's the kind of the ability the ease of it is what you get out of it. So Stripe is very, very low. Now, as far as cancellations and so forth, it just depends on if your offer is unclear. Yeah, we would have some returns, but not many. I mean, it was, less than 1%.
Okay, thank you.
Great question, though.
Last question for me. When I got your information, I can't download your ebook.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I sent you. You guys probably got a bad link. So if you guys want to type your email address in here, I'll send you, or maybe I could just do it in here. Is there a way to share a download in here, Chuck?
I don't think so, Chuck.
I don't think so either. That's a Mitch question.
Okay. Well, you guys already have my. So if you guys want to email me, would you just shoot me a quick email? You guys have my email, but it's Rick. Rick at let's do my personal email. Rick at tikishades.club. That's TIKISHADES.club. CLUB. Just email me and say, hey, I need the ebook, because we are in the process of switching it over, and some people got a bad link, and I can't fire it out again to the system. I probably could, but it's too much of a learning curve for me.
Rick, what was it? Can you repeat that or put it in the chat box?
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat box.
Email.
All right, guys. Chuck, you got anything else? Any other things you want me to clarify? Or
No, man. It was great. I mean, we spent an hour together, and I think everybody got a lot of value out of it. And I appreciate your time on a Good Friday. Everybody, just be safe. We're cooking Easter dinner here, and all the kids are driving by and picking up, right? And so,
well, you're being smart, Chuck. Good job, buddy. Good job. Well, yeah, guys, it's a unique opportunity. Obviously, I pray that we're all safe. It's just tough over Easter. Resurrection Sunday's coming. But listen, guys, if I could help you in any way, hopefully this call was valuable to you guys. Certainly get with Chuck. I'll get the ebook out to anybody that needs it. You guys can just email me. I apologize for that. And then hopefully we'll be replicating some funnels here in the next couple of days, next week or so.
Real good.
Awesome job. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Be blessed.
Okay. Everybody's got Rick's address off of their Tiki Shades.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So, Chuck, is your intent to have him build an opportunity funnel or a product funnel?
Oh, no, yeah, no, definitely an opportunity funnel. right? Yeah, an application funnel. Yeah. So go through Rick's funnel and, you know, fill out the stuff for the ebook, and that'll take you to the application. And, you know, obviously the questions that are asked in there will you know, edit all those questions. I mean, that's one of the things that we can do in the Builderall account is edit all of that stuff. So even the questions that I'm asking people, you don't have to ask, right? If you wanted to ask different questions, you could go in there and change, but at least you'd have a format, and all you have to do is go in there and add questions, delete questions, change things, and then bam, you're up and active and going. So, but it's one of the things that he talked about was certainly be thinking about that video, that little 2-minute video, you know, the hook, the story, and the offer. So what's the hook? What's the story? What's the offer? And again,
Hook is one a week, one a week.
One a week,
One a week, baby. Hey, there can be no other. Hey, can there be no other? That's it. One a week.
That's my story. I'm
Case closed. No more discussion.
Yeah.
If you don't like that, I don't know what the hell you would like. So,
you know, I reached out to a buddy last night and I said, you know, and this guy is a very credible guy. I mean, I've known him forever. He flies a Gulfstream 550 for, he's got 2 Gulfstream 550s, you know, $60 million airplanes that one guy owns, and he flies for him. I said, Eric, I said, how many guys do you think you could call? And just because of your credibility, you said, hey, we're going to do something. It's going to cost you $600. And I guarantee you that you'll have your money back in X amount of time if you follow this little one a week, one a month program. And he said 10, 12, 15, 20, you know, probably no end to the number of people I could, you know, reach out and call and deliver. And I said, you and I cut a short video and then we'll explain it to them. And he said, yeah. He said, I'm in. He said, let's go cut it. So waiting for him to get back from a trip, and then we're going to, you know, just jump on a Zoom and cut that little video. But it basically goes back to, I mean, everybody loves the word guaranteed, right? I mean, everybody loves that guaranteed word. So if that pattern is followed, and it doesn't have to be followed very long, to where you can guarantee the fact that they will get their money back, you know, doing certain things, and they will, you know, if it's followed out long enough and everybody stays on course, getting their one a month, then, you know, $100,000 a month is a slam dunk. So, you know, and it's all about loyalty purchases. It's not all about just, you know, selling business builder packages. The key component in that whole thing is the loyalty purchase. And, you know, something that I was about, and I have sent it out to you guys, is just to go and, you know, go and manage your group and look to see who's on loyalty purchase, who's not, and find out why they're not, and you know, get them re-engaged again. And, you know, if for some reason somebody was a Ruby and lost their rank for whatever reason, let me know. Get them on 100 BV loyalty purchase. We'll get them reinstated, right? So let's go get everybody and
hey, real quick. Hook, story, and offer. So the hook's got to start off with something to do with I was fat.
I'll send you something.
Because I was thinking my story is basically I was 25 pounds overweight and, blah, 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 blah. And the hook is this is what it did. But then the offer is somehow we got to incorporate the one a week into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's correct.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the offer is not, we're going to send you a sample. We're going to send you a video link explaining how economically you can lose weight. 2 links, one to the coffee and one to the really what it's all about is
Right.
getting you money in your pocket.
Hey, Chuck, unless I missed it, where do I go? Is it Builderall to fill out that form, or?
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Paul.
All right.
Like Rick said, we want to try to keep the, chain of sponsorship and, keep everybody in line, and not have people.
Send it to me, Chuck.
Obviously, if your enroller in Valentis doesn't want to do this, period, end of statement, and they're okay with, you going to somebody else, then, then that's their choice, right? But we certainly don't want to circumvent, our lineage.
Well,
I'll
have you had a conversation with him about creating a self-liquidating funnel? What would he charge us?
No, but we'll have more of those. This thing was put together very quickly and kind of on the fly. So right after Easter, I'll get Rick and Jeff again, maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll have another session. By that time, a lot of you guys will have your Builderall account. You'll have gone in there. I'll show you how to get your calendar account. And if you don't have one of those, and we can start putting the pieces together that make this whole thing work.
Yeah,
Chuck, this is Jan.
Hi.
How you doing? Sounds awesome. But I tried to get in several times, so I didn't get in for the first few minutes of the program. And so I have down here, if I want to check a website, it's funnelrecruiting.com. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then Tribe Marketing on Facebook.
Right.
Okay. And yeah, we're in.
I'll send everybody out the recording of this.
We're in, so you can count us in.
Oh, today. Yeah, today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as soon as we're done.
Awesome.
Great job, man. Great job. Thank you.
Good. Hey, guys.
Yes,
Thanks.
it's so exciting. We were this is just exactly what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great job, Chuck.
Right. So, happy Good Friday. Happy Easter, everybody. I'll be around. Obviously, I'll be around the house. I'm not going anywhere. So, if I can help anybody, just give me a shout.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Is everything now in the world a home-based business?
Is what?
Is everything in the world now a home-based business?
I guess it is. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Or drive-through, right? Or drive-through, right.
Thank God it's not a drive-by.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Have a great day.
Happy Easter.
Adios. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too. Thank